All right. So I'm gonna try to get through this video without doing two things: without fidgeting with my hair, and without picking at myself. I give myself about 2 seconds before I pick at myself because what ifs. See, there we go. Got it out the way. So what I want to talk about today is why people, not people, but why certain groups, uh, LGBTQ, other letters, black people mainly, women now, they're starting to fall prey to it, um, where we allow ourselves, we as demographics and groups allow ourselves to be pandered to by businesses, by the media, by social media. Uh, Basically, so what started this, what sparked it? I go to Kroger's. I say Kroger's with an S. Yes, I know. Just about every other day because I like piss through healthy food. So like tomatoes, mushrooms. I'm buying fruits and vegetables every other day, stuff like that. I'm taking this life changing diet really seriously. That'll be a video at a later date. I actually got to get to going to go work out right now, but I want to make this before I forgot it. Uh, so basically, and if I drift off to my line of sight here, it's because I'm holding my camera sideways. Because my cousin, who gives me unsolicited advice on a almost hourly basis, told me, "We can hold your phone sideways; it'd be better on YouTube." So what else? So Paul, now I hope you're happy. Um, so pandering, like, so I'm walking down the aisle, going to get my fruits and vegetables. My aunt, who's a nutrition Nazi, swore me off of just about everything I loved. So I'm just walking past stuff, singing "The Way We Were" by Barbara Streisand. Walking past Powerade with sugar in it, like, this used to be our playground. I know that's not a Barbara Streisand song, it's Madonna, but whatever. So I'm walking past it, like, oh, I miss you so much. I love you so much. I miss you. Blowing kisses to it, singing babyface songs to it. When will I see you again? Winking my heart beat again. I really miss Powerade. My cheat day is coming up on my birthday, the 15th of every month, and I'm off that day too. And I'm not gonna go hog wild. And I feel like I'm drifting off on a tangent about myself, which most of these videos usually end up drifting off topic and then coming back around to it. My cheat days are once a month, and my last cheat day, I tried to eat a meal I used to eat, and I ate it, and I'm like, oh, like I was destroyed inside for a whole day. So I won't be doing that again. I think eating all this healthy food and preparing my own food, making it myself, knowing what's going in it, has helped me discover that we eat a lot of trash that we probably shouldn't eat. So but that's a whole different other video. That's at least a 20-minute video. I'm gonna try to knock this out in 9. My YouTube Studio app shows that shorter videos get more views. So there's that. So I'm gonna try to focus, Aaron, focus. So pandering. So I'm walking down the aisle, passing the Powerade. Now in this particular Kroger's with an S, they have their brownie paper towel rolls in the same aisle with their Powerade and Gatorade, stuff like that. So I'm walking past and I noticed that the brawny guy, who was usually I'm gonna describe him like I'm at work, Caucasian male, around 6'3", flannel shirt, looks like a lumberjack. That's always been the brawny guy since I was a kid. It's like Mr. Clean has always been the dude, bald head with an all white outfit on, because that's how people dress when they clean their house. And the brawny guy's always been, burly white dude with a beard, lumberjack. So I see these 3 females on there, each of a different race, and I immediately suck my teeth and roll my eyes, because I'm like, I know where this shit is going. Before I even read the caption, and it said, "We're tough too." No shit, Sherlock. As someone who was raised by women, who's often been, basically everybody in my family, I'm not trying to shit on the dudes in my family, but my whole family just about has been raised by women at one point or another. Because it was, more traditional how family where the men worked, the women stayed at home. In my mom's case, she was, mom, dad, and mom and dad, basically, because my dad was not around and has since passed. I discovered that last year on my birthday. Well, no, He had died around my birthday last year. I didn't discover it till a week later. But that again is another conversation. So anyway, raised by women all my life. Deep respect for them, for you all. Deep for real women. I want to stress that. Not all. I'm not all women, because some women are completely batshit crazy, are completely just not worth respecting because they don't do anything to respect. If I'm being honest. But the Brawny thing, really, that was, I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. Because why do you guys allow yourself? Why do we groups allow ourselves to be pandered to? It's just like with the Little Mermaid being black nonsense. It's just like with the just the Nike Colin Kaepernick stuff. These are issues that have existed for decades. Women's rights issues, women's voice being heard, quote unquote. Although I've never witnessed a time in my life where if a woman says something, a group of men didn't automatically snap to. Just being honest. I've never witnessed a time where that didn't happen. We'll talk shit like, oh, we're not doing it, we'll end up doing it. I've never witnessed a time where your voices weren't heard. But I think it's this thing of we as groups that feel alienated from society, or we're not at the table, we don't have a seat at the table. We go through this whole thing of wanting to have seats, and want to be accepted, want our voices heard when they're being heard. The black voice, I would say, in America is the most heard voice and copied voice, just about of any group. We set the standards for stuff. We set the standard for music, entertainment. I'm not, before I even finish this sentence, somebody's going to say, we're not the soul shookers and jivers. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, we set the standard. You notice in 90s television, the most popular shows were shows with black people that were then copied and watered down and cast with white people. Friends isn't anything but Living Single, if I'm being honest. Seinfeld came out first, so I can't make the Seinfeld Mark comparison. Plus, in my opinion, Seinfeld is better than Mark. They're gonna take my black card. But I like Seinfeld better, if I'm being honest. But we're the most copied people, bar none, throughout history. I don't care where you look at it. Rock and roll, jazz, the list goes on and on and on. So we don't need a seat at the table because we built the table. Like, why do we need to wait for a seat at the table? It's ditto with women. We're here because of you. We do everything because of you. We do everything for you. We not for you like, I really hate this PC society where I have to stop in mid-sentence to do like, to preface my statements lest I get attacked on the internet. We're not saying we do it for you because you can't do it yourself. We do it for you because we want your attention. We want the attention from females. Like, dudes don't get their haircuts and maintain themselves for other guys. Some do, but that's nothing wrong with that. Some do, but most is for, I know I wasn't going to get not fussing with my hair. It's for females' attention, for the adoration, for the gaze, just for the gaze of a woman. Oh, she looked at me. Sonnets have been written, for Christ's sake. Buildings erected, monuments, wars have been fought. So your voice has always been heard, ladies. I don't know where that came from, but I think a lot of people have jumped on that. Oh, there's money to be made here, so they jump on it and then stoke the flames. Oh, you see this guy on the paper towel thing? Women can use paper towel too. Are you trying to say that she uses it to clean because it's a cleaning product? So you're trying to say that women should clean more? That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it came off as to me. I didn't see anything wrong with the Brawny guy. So I don't get why we allow ourselves to be pandered to. Nike doesn't give a shit about. Well, black people have been getting their ass beat by cops since cops have existed. Period. Women have been getting, I want to say not listened to, but, male chauvinism existed for decades. These aren't new issues by any stretch of the imagination, but there's money to be made off of it, so now they're hot button topics. Same thing with the I'm going to get crucified, LGBTQ communities. plus. I think it's a plus to it now. They got to really figure out a more streamlined topic. Get your shit together, LGBTQs, because streamline it. I have no issue with what you do. What you do behind your closed doors and when you're alone is none of my business. But let's streamline the title. Like black people used to be called African. Black people don't the African Americans. I don't have time for long sentences. But I don't. Yeah, ladies, we don't. You don't need to get pandered to. Neither do black people or I don't want to say the gays because that sounds extremely out there. But like with gay people, homosexuals, what have you, whatever term you use. Why do we allow ourselves to be pandered to? It's really preposterous. We built the table. Like, society is full of idiots. So why are we trying to sit at society's table? Society's full of assholes. Have you seen some of the people we work with and live and work around? They're idiots. They're complete morons. They're jackasses. So why are we trying to be accepted by them? Who are they? To quote myself, who are they really? So, ladies, other social groups, groups who feel like they're being not listened to, not heard, you're being heard. It's why would you want to be heard by society? Society's full of idiots. Why would you want to listen to it? Why would you want the acceptance of idiots? Just keep doing you. Keep being great. I've never witnessed a time in my life where I wasn't in awe or in deep respect for women. What you guys do with the 24-hour time period, those of you who utilize it properly, is nothing short of a miracle. I've seen women take a 24-hour time period and somehow stretch that bad boy to about 48 to 72 with the stuff they can accomplish and get done and still take care of themselves with nearly a complaint. That was sarcasm. They complained the entire time. But yeah, you guys have always been great. Much respect, much love. To those of you who think you're not being heard, think you're not being respected, you're respected by me, if that counts for anything. You're listened to by me, again, if that counts for anything. And if these assholes and dickheads in society want to keep putting you down, they can go sit and spin. Peace and love. I will talk to you guys later when I get done going to work out and cussing my Nazi nutrition aunt out in my head. Peace and love, y'all.